Well, Dr. Risk's back today for a follow-up.
So this is an official meeting of the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. Reverend Dr. Grandpa Peter Coyote at your service. Chairman, no, what was my title? Director, yeah, Director of the CIA. Yeah.
No, actually, Grandpa.
By the way, all you other guys at that other CIA, you're fired.
And if you have any problems with it, come see us.
Yeah, come see us. We'll fix you up, man. Don't bring your stupid machines. They won't work here.
We're working on your pink slips. They're going to be in the shape of B-1 bombers.
No violence. Well, I don't know, one or two little bombs.
No, the bomb bay door is open and your little pink slip drops out. Says,
"Ah, you're fired."
Make sure you send some donuts with those, though.
Oh, absolutely, God's done. That's the other thing we're here as the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. By the way, this is. Do you have a stage name, sir? Well, we'll call him JC for short. No, actually, JP. Juno Pleiadium. And this is Neutron Man, and I don't know who this dark
this
shadow
is 1212.
1212.
1212.
Reverend Billy Graham.
1212 what?
My name is Billy Graham. William Graham.
Billy Graham. Hallelujah, man.
Hallelujah.
And give me $50.
Okay. I'll be more than happy to give you 500 million credits.
Yeah.
This is rolling in a
Amount.
second, huh? Is it rolling?
It's
Well,
really-
yeah.
We started?
Yeah. Oh, a long time ago, yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's
Just
a long
official.
time ago.
It's pretty casual, though, you know, so we don't really worry too much about
We forget it's there. We just
It's
keep
not
going.
exactly the
That's
night
thing,
show with
exactly.
Johnny
You say,
Carson.
yeah, you can watch.
And
just
we don't have
forget
Ed
that's there.
McMahon to announce anything, so we're just kind of winging it.
Yeah, well, you forget it's there and let's go on and talk the way we
So,
talk.
yeah,
Walk
God's
the walk,
Donuts,
talk the talk.
man. This is an interesting project. We want to get going in Crestone, Colorado, to share the wealth of our cosmic intelligence with the rest of the earth. You know, we can make these little donuts on a portable kitchen bus. We can ship them all over the world to anybody that wants enlightenment. And
Especially those that need it.
yeah, especially those that need it. You know, we're going to fly them as time goes on, and you know, we build a little wealth with these donuts. We're going to fly them into the hungry places in the world and bake them up fresh right there on our airplane and feed the masses.
Hallelujah.
God's donuts. Hippie
God
heaven
donuts.
dropping in from the sky. Hippie heaven 101 or whatever, 777, whatever. And fill their hearts with love and their tummies with love and food. You know what I mean?
Manna manifestation.
Yeah, it's manna from heaven, absolutely. Hippie heaven. Now, that's going to be the bus, it's hippie heaven. We want Willie Nelson, by the way. Willie Nelson, we're calling on you to come and participate in this project. Yeah.
Willie
We
Nelson
don't
for
just
president.
we don't want, you know,
Willie for president.
just your, oh, of course, yeah. And vice president, too, because he can do both at the same time.
And play it tune. I heard him in Rochester with Bob Dylan 10 years ago in the springtime. Quite a show, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Bob and Willie, you got it.
Really.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll have to have a bus convention.
Yeah.
Because this bus is
Yeah.
going
This
to
bus
rock.
is on.
This bus is going to rock. It's a biodiesel bus.
Absolutely.
Going to make donuts.
We've got
All
the
the
mechanics here.
all
to
the
do it.
waste grease will go into a filtration system, which will go straight into the fuel tanks.
Yep.
So when you eat the donut, think of you're moving us down the road.
Yep.
You're getting nutrition.
Sharing the wealth with the rest of the world by providing the means of transportation to get us to the next town. Yeah, and we might have a little musical medicine show to go along with the festivities. Why not? You know,
Absolutely. There's
a
many
little-
many different aspects
a
to
little
it.
portable stage. You know, let's.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. So calling all hippies, you know, get your asses over here. Let's get going. You know? Or at least the good ones. I don't want any lazy sloths.
Can't have that. You're in, you're out.
Youthful and energetic. I don't care how old you are, but youthful and energetic and rarely go.
Right, and the
Yeah.
sign on the front door, businessmen, come in through the back door.
Yeah, business people
Business
apply
people.
at the rear.
Bankers, lawyers, in through the back door. Sorry.
Well, there's a few lawyers that,
That's the
okay,
key.
then we're going to do it.
Human revolution.
And that
Nuts,
ties
donuts,
into what
hippie haven.
Wes is working on. Wes, maybe you could tell us a little bit about this community center that
Community
Seems
center
to be
will
in the works.
revolutionize a totally self-sustainable building. Filled with sunlight, feels like you're in a cathedral. 4-step building process.
Show them a picture. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like from outer space.
Babies, I hope you
Pyramid in the
you
center.
can get a good view of that. It looks like they got a fair view of that. That ain't too bad. Yeah, that's
The
from the
first-
top down, baby.
The first showing to the world, first showing.
And this,
This is it
They need a
inside.
close one. They
get
need
it
a
up there,
close-up of
get it
this.
up there, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the community center we're gonna build here in Vaca Grande, Colorado. You know, this is our divine dream manifest.
Because even though God's donuts come from heaven in the spiritual dimension, we need a base.
We need a base of
a
operations.
base of ground operations,
Community
and that's where this comes in. And then we're going to
Yeah.
take these wonderful products and share them with the world.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, all of them.
So it's symbolic of the times because 2012
Food
is
and fuel.
see, it's symbolic of the crossing, the 2012 crossing. This is the center of the galaxy, and this is the elliptic of the elliptic of the galaxy, elliptic of our solar system. I mean, crossing. This is December 21st, 2012. So if we have this built and we commission it on this day, it is a total cosmic alignment with
Wow.
the evolution of our cosmos.
I think the
Yeah.
first
I
phase,
think
it would
we
be
meant to
cool
do
if the
this,
first
folks.
phase was completed by the spring equinox.
This,
First
this
phase.
spring, yeah, that would be
The central
sweet.
component.
We're just starting to put some brothers and sisters together on this.
So come join us.
Yeah.
Have some fun and light and love.
What we want to do here
Cosmic
too, we
timing
have a
is
few,
not
we have a few
irrelevant.
local
That's
problems
right.
with the local
Yes.
politics, just like you do everywhere you go. So we want to take and bring this back to the people's heart. Gather the community together in this little community center. And we don't have bosses,
Right.
we don't have judges, we don't have royalty, we don't have mayors, we don't have a city council.
I wonder about
We
that,
have
Peter.
people working with people. Wiggle that little mouse and that'll be all right. It just, yeah. we
I
don't-
wonder about that, Peter, because don't you think there needs to be some type of organization?
The organization's here, and each person has their own particular specialty. And if we do this right, if we let the heart bring it together, each person will step forward and volunteer their
No
services
doubt.
in their area of expertise. We'll run our own little water department. We'll take
Mhm.
over all the assets of all of that because we'll be in like a freehold situation. We're no longer subject to the corporate state. This is the material side of it. But to be, in other words, what we're saying is we want to live in the next paradigm. We want to let the old one give way to the new one, you know, as it should be. It's like a mother giving birth to a baby. You know, so we thank you guys for being around. As crazy as it's been, you know, you've done an adequate job. We've stayed fed and sheltered for a long time, even though we've been slaves. But we've been pretty privileged slaves, pretty enlightened, especially here in the U.S. A lot of areas of the world don't have that. But we're here to bring it back together in this little community. We kind of see ourselves as the toenail on the big dinosaur. And if the toenail gives way, goes away, changes into the next paradigm, well, the rest of the animal has to follow suit because it's attached to the toenail. So in another way, say it's toppling of the old reality, heck yeah, but it's also bringing that old reality into the new one. Because we don't want to leave anybody behind. Nobody's judged here. Whatever you've done, whoever you are, it's fine.
Let it go.
Yeah, just let it go. Just don't be that anymore because you
Yeah.
don't have to. It's a role, it's done. I've been learning that one the hard
Yeah.
way myself today.
Hmm.
It's time for me to get off the road. Spirit's been beating me over the head with it for 2 months now. Just putting roadblock after roadblock in my way. And today I found out I ain't going back on the road for a while. There's things there that prohibit me from doing that, which are part of my spiritual practice, which I really can't compromise any longer. I have done it in the past. And I've paid a heavy price for it. And I've got some illnesses going on that, you know, in normal times would easy finish me off, and they come from my duty and truck. They do. I work too hard.
Yeah, well,
You know, and
even a prize fighter has to retire someday.
yeah,
And knowing
yeah.
the time, that's the magic. Timing is everything.
Floats like
Yeah.
a butterfly, shifts like a bee.
Calling all occupants.
So anyway, it's time.
Time to
And
come again.
Yeah, I think it's about
Yeah.
transitioning from traveling one road to another.
Yeah, that, and it's like letting go of the old paradigm. Because, see, that's been the center of my life. It's always my old fault. It's like an old lover that you can't let go and you keep going back to. It's like that. And the affair was worn out a long time ago. I quit for 13 years. I should have stayed off the road.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Yeah, yeah.
Growing in numbers.
But anyway, here we are now.
Using the boxing to keep you facing your own gorilla from Manila.
I don't know what the universe has in store for us, but I do know it's going to be all right. That much I'm sure of. Because even as I'm anticipating going on the road before I found out I couldn't, it was like expansion, expansion, expansion inside. The old chains are falling off the heart. You can't hide it anymore. And it's coming out, and I've been doing better video, and it's getting more and more in tune with the people. I'm getting back in that space where I can just sit down with anybody and take them anywhere they need to be, because I'm already there myself, because they allow me to be there. You know, we work this together. It's amazing how interconnected we are. So this transition can be a smooth one, or it can be a little difficult. I don't think it is. I think I'm here to loop the wheels and help things along. You know, that's my function.
It's my function. My function too.
Yeah, I think we all do it.
Yeah.
Every person got a grease gun in their hands and dirty fingernails. So that's what we want to create. We want to grow some organic gardens. We want to make this place, you know, and we can do it. And not just because it's a spiritual and special place, because it is, but also because it's like the beginning of the Garden of Paradise on earth. It's been hidden here in these mountains and beside this huge valley for a long time. And some people many years ago noticed it. And maybe part of them wanted to corrupt it, but they couldn't help themselves. They had to come here and open the door for the family to come back to it. So that's why this little development exists in the first place. It was built by from what I hear, it was built by the U.S. military as a retirement community for the generals and shit. Officers' retirement community. But somehow that didn't work out, so then it wound up in private hands. And then it got developed, and as part of the development, the people who first did it gave huge amounts of land to any religious organization or spiritual organization that want to come here and build something. So there's, how many of those are there here? I have no idea. There's a bunch of them.
There's probably at
Ashrams.
least a dozen.
What are the other terms? The hermitage.
There's the ashram. There's the Carmelite Hermitage. There's the Buddhist centers.
Stupas, monasteries.
Shumei International.
Shumei is awesome, man. You know, that's the Japanese Zen, I think.
I think we all think.
Well, they have their roots in the Shinto religion.
In terms of growing, they have courses. They'll teach us how to grow. They go up the most beautiful vegetables. We can go up there.
The Shumei?
Yeah,
And I
Shumei.
spent 3 months there interning in their natural agriculture program.
No.
Oh, great.
Hey. That's it.
Amazing things. Physically, materially, spiritually, energetically.
Well, there's a reason why all this happened, bringing it back around. It's the perfect place for it because it is energetically. I guess they
But
tell
just
me
in
it's
the
straight through the
Crestone.
earth from Tibet.
Hey, that's him. Yeah, his opinion.
All
Crestone
right.
is that
You've lived here
Total
for a while.
bliss.
total bliss.
Come visit
Yeah.
and stay.
This is
Help
the
us out.
place.
Come together.
Family.
Yeah.
Bring your RVs.
Man, a few words.
Bring your hearts.
Bring out the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Spiral it up. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the place. And these are the people that are here already have formed a good central core. A lot of them don't even know it yet because they're still on the other side of the old paradigm. But we're helping them wake up and see. You want to shake that thing again when you have a minute, brother?
Revolution begins here.
Touch the pad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pad.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it,
the
yeah.
human revolution.
Yeah.
Human revolution of kindness.
Yeah. Like George Gussie. But I still think in the next 6 to 8 weeks, or less than that actually, but I think we will come together as a family, as a group, here and now in Crestone, Colorado, physically. I don't think we're going to do it by the conventional way with passports and airports and long journeys across the sea in steamships and stuff like that. I think each person that needs to be here will be instantly transported, and I just want you to know when it happens to you that you're invited, you'll feel it, you'll know it, and you will trust it with your love, and you will come.
The journey's part of the fun.
It is. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Because it's like happening, people, and what's been hidden from our eyes. And I'm talking specifically about the beings that live here with us, as well as in the earth as in the sky. The veils are thinning now. Within the next 4 to 6 weeks, you'll be able to see much that you could not see before. It's going to be challenging for you. Many of you live in a fixed paradigm. You're going to have to expand and allow the mind to see what it doesn't think it wants to comprehend. But it will remember at the same time. That's your safety valve. It will allow you to be who you are. It will let your mind expand because your heart is truthfully in it, no matter where you've been, what you've done, or who you've done it with. And I hope it made you happy at the time.
We're making history.
Yeah, yeah. History's made us. We're made of history. We're not really making it. It's making us, because this is the natural flow.
Right.
This is where it goes. There's always been the heretic, the mule.
The controller.
No, not the controller, the other one. The one that stands opposite of the controller and says, hey,
Hey, Oka.
what you doing, man? You know. We're those people. We're the ones that challenge. Only this time it's different, because then the challenges were more in a physical and real kind of sense. They were still stuck here, even though they worked miraculous things, they were stuck here in the third dimensional. Nah, not anymore. This group, this bunch, pulls through, and we no longer hang out there. So the old rules never apply anyway. This is why you're being challenged. The old rules can't work here. It's hard to let go of that for many of us. Even people close to you will have a difficult time with it. But just stay as loving toward them as you can and be who you are and let it come. Because you're setting...
Most exclusively said. I've listened to a lot of shows on Coast to Coast. And you're one of my favorite guys.
They need to put me on there, they really do. We could talk about the atomic bomb if they need an excuse. It's a controversial book. But anyway, they really should. You know, the reason why they haven't invited me yet, because they know about me, is because I knew the people who helped Art Bell go national.
Oh, no.
And we have some basic philosophical disagreements, and they think I'm Satan, and that I have little horns. Now look there, I got a little thing there that put me a horn growing, I don't know, but other than that, and look, no tail. I did a pretty good job of tucking it down this night.
Yeah, really. Well,
but anyway, that's in the background. I know many of the people that are on the crew and so forth, and I know they'd love to have me on that show.
Sure.
So maybe something will develop. Yeah.
We'll have you on. Well, wonderful. It's more like channeling a deceased grandfather.
Yeah, because it's like that grandfather is like reincarnated in me.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
And in you.
The elders.
Yeah,
Elders rise.
that's who we are. We're the elders.
Elders rise.
The ancient ones rising, which means the
Ancient
atomic,
ones rising.
the atomic means atomic, just like the bomb, only this is the bomb. We are the atoms that created, and Evas, which are atoms too, a proton, neutron, you know what I mean. But we're the ones that created it in the first place, and now we're coming back to share our inheritance with our children. We're just here to prepare the way for them. And then we get out of the way and go do something else, you know?
Totally agree.
Yeah. But that's who we are. That's who's awakening. And the family we're calling, you know who you are. You feel it in your heart. Come home. Be here now. Oh, bring your credit card so we can have some fun while we're at it. Okay?
And magic carpets.
Yeah, magic carpets are welcome too. You bet. You know. Oh yeah, I'm getting to where I can't climb up these doggone mountain trails anymore. So somebody better bring me some kind of flying machine.
Hovercraft.
Yeah, something. I miss that. I used to hang glide years ago. That was one of course, I didn't hang glide over rugged mountains like this because you get knocked out of the sky. Too many rough winds. You pick a fairly smooth faced one. At least for rank amateurs. I never got to the realm of professional, but man, it was awesome. I loved it, you know. But then I could climb mountains too, so it was like, you know, some kind of ancient connection there with the old mountain rocks, you know.
Let us grow together.
Yeah.
Live together, love together, be together, be free
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
be happy together.
Many of our basic arrangements in life, many of the basic ways by which we live, i.e. an individual family unit as a single functional form, at least as in terms of mother, father, or you know whatever represents that in children, this will change drastically. History is over with. We're healing the need for that. The family's much larger than that. The love's much bigger than that. And it ain't just going to be contained. It may start in two beings, just like the proton and neutron. It ain't going to stay that way. It grows, it builds, it opens up, it expands, it becomes ever larger. You know? So that's the family. And eventually, well, it won't be too long now. You know, we realize the kinship not just of humanity with each other, but with Earth and all of her beings and children in every form that lives, from the blade of grass to the specks of sand on the ocean to the tiniest clouds in the sky. I mean, everything. And then beyond that, we reconnect with our spiritual family who a long time ago was separated from us, you know, in a sense. In a sense, they've never gone away. They still live this life with us. But they're on what we consider the other side. That's who we reconnect with each time we die, and we cycle back here as those beings who are our family. But that's the realm, the very realm we bring in here, our family. And that's who you see in these silver ships. They're part of it. I don't know, everybody's seen at least one. You know they're real. No matter how many of the lies the government or anybody else tells you, you know it's happening. And so that's the bigger connection. And once that happens, well then the pathway to ascendancy will be a relatively minor thing to accomplish, yet the greatest thing we've ever known. That's where we're headed.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And you know, we're not the only ones feeling it. It's like God, New Year's. Did you feel it? Yeah, I know you did. You got the burst of energy. It just
We
kicked.
experienced it.
Yeah.
We experienced it.
Yeah.
It was a shift moment.
I felt it all the way in Wichita. That's what I've been.
Wow.
The toroidal donut.
Yeah.
I go only 4 or 5 times.
Did you?
Crazy
Wow.
stuff, man.
Open
Wow.
For that.
You know, Wes, you could possibly tweak this design, make it more circular, and have it be like a donut. With the circle being a courtyard.
Well, yeah, but the
Open
pyramid.
space.
But still the pyramid. Maybe have the
Yeah.
pyramid
Yeah,
open up.
absolutely.
We could have the
Absolutely.
pyramid be a tetrahedron. There'd be the other end of it in the ground.
Exactly.
And then the sphere around it, which is basically the dome.
Send us your comments. Send us
Yeah,
your comments, your
yeah,
thoughts, your
yeah.
feelings, your views.
Grandpa at the
On this project and the-
healingwalk.org, yeah.
What is it again?
Grandpa, GRANDPAW, at the healingwalk.org.
One more time.
Grandpa at the healeadwalk.org. Did
All right.
I do that good?
Very well.
Got it.
All right, good.
You can always add the